everyone, my name is Alpha, welcome to Planet Sims and welcome to another speed build. I hope you are all doing well and having such an awesome day. So today we are building something a little different. So this is supposed to be a kind of like a hotel, motel, Airbnb kind of thing. So I think I'm gonna call this a motel, travel motel, transit motel, kind of something like that. And this is supposed to be a community lot, so the lot type is generic, but this build has 5 rooms total, and I think kind of it's not a restaurant, but it's more like a breakfast resto, if that makes sense, kind of like a diner, but it's not a diner, it's kind of like cafe, but just for, yeah, I think it's supposed to be a cafe, I would say, and a pool. So even though the lot size is pretty small, it's a 20 by 30, I'm pretty sure it covered everything. So 5 rooms total, a pool and a cafe. So I think it's very realistic in real life, because some of the kind of, it's not Airbnb, like home Airbnb, if that makes sense. It's more like a old hotel, but they decorated it and renovated it. Oh my god, what is the word? Renovating it? Yeah, I think renovating it to have something more modern vibe to it, even though this is an old building. And I built this in Magnolia Promenade, so I think Magnolia Promenade is one of the least used, not one of the least used, but it's not my favorite world ever, because we only have 4 lots in that world and it's not big. I mean, being the first expansion pack ever, the whole objects and items that we get in the game are a bit, I don't want to say vintage because it's not vintage, but the texture and everything looks kind of meh for me. But I have to say, even though the world is very small, even this is way smaller than the other worlds that we got in game packs, like Realm of Magic and Vampire and Journey to Batu. Yeah, Jungle Adventure, even Jungle Adventure, and what is the world that came with Auto Retreat? Granite Falls. They're even bigger than this world, so I think that says something. But the world itself is beautiful. It reminds me a lot of Willow Creek and Newcrest combined together. So yeah, I really like the whole world, but not really into the actual lots that we got in this pack. So anyway, but I feel like the whole surroundings in this world is really good for a community lot. So I think I'm going to make this whole Magnolia Promenade to be like the more kind of a town area. So it's supposed to have some more shops and restaurants and something like that. I'm working on it, so I think I'm gonna do a lot of community lots in the near future. I think, I'm not sure, I should check all of my schedule, my build schedule, but I will build another community lots in the near future just for Magnolia Promenade. So yeah, that is that. But anyway, back to the build. This is the reception area, and the lobby is not that big. It's just very simple, because I feel like since this is a transit motel, I mean, you just have to stay at this motel just for a few hours, I would say. So everything's just supposed to be very straight to the point, if that makes sense. And the reception desk, even very simple. And I have to cut several parts in this build, like the layouting, because it took me forever. Also the roofing, I think it still took me forever too. And I think, yeah, that's it. And a bathroom, a guest bathroom in the bedroom area. So I don't want everything to look very repetitive and just bore you, because I don't want you to be bored by this build, of course. And this is the cafe area. So I think if you if you stay in this motel, you could have some free breakfast, or just you could just purchase some coffee or tea, or even some snacks, some microwavable meals, or just some breads and pastries maybe. I think it's very realistic, because in several motel in my country, we could find something like that, and it's very common here. So I think it will be very common too in other parts of the world, I would say. So yeah, and I finally using aquarium, because I've never used that ever in the game, and I just realized that we got an aquarium in Cats and Dogs, I believe. Yeah, or Spa Day. One thing that I know for sure is we have one in Dine Out, but we have the other one too, either in Spa Day or Cats and Dogs. I'm not sure, because I barely touch them, but I decided to use them in this build. And this is the guest bathroom. So if you just a general, not general, just a public bathroom in this build, so everyone could access this bathroom. And this is kind of like the entryway for the most expensive room. So we have 1, 2, 3, I think 4 different types of room in this motel. So the first one is this kind of like a more business suite area. So you have this whole bigger room, and you have the kind of working desk space over here, as well as the kind of living room area. And this is the biggest one, but the other one supposed to have just a regular bedroom with double beds and twin bed. Yeah, I think with queen size bed and twin beds. And the other one's supposed to have kind of like a more family vibe to it. So it's a it's a queen bed plus a single bed. So I got everything covered. So yeah, that is the whole thought process for me. And this is basically just the working desk area for the master suite, or the most expensive room in this motel. And I am obsessed with this room, because it has a straight view to the pool. I mean, yes, it's not very convenient to being seen from the pool, because it's a public area, but this looks very cozy and very luxurious for the motel. And also each room has their own mini fridge, and it's from Discover University, I believe. So I mean, your sims, if you decided to play in this build, your sims could just grab some, I don't know, cereal or ham and sandwich, or I don't know, apple juice, apple sauce, not apple juice, apple sauce, straight from the fridge. And it's just basically kind of like a more not condiment, what is the word, kind of like a free meals for them. So yeah, and this is the bathroom. So the most expensive one has double sink, and I think it's just good. And this this bathroom has both shower and tub, so your sims could do everything in this this suite bedroom. And we're just moving on to the other bedroom. So this is the second to most expensive one. So it has a little more space rather than the other room, rather than the rest of the rooms that we haven't done yet. But it's not as big as the first one. I always say master bedroom because it's not the master bedroom, it's the first most expensive ones. So I decided to put this eco lifestyle bed. I think it's from eco lifestyle, the fabrication bed one, and everything just looks very neat and tidy. I don't want to clutter a lot in this build because this is supposed to be a hotel, so it shouldn't be too much clutter over here. So everything's just cluttered enough. It's not that many, just some decoration purposes and some stuffs that you could find in the hotel, like some planters and tea or coffee tray box thing and coffee maker. Yeah, I think coffee maker and some coffee maker on each room. So it's very commonly found in every motel in my country. It's not a coffee maker to be exact, but it's more like a hot thermos, if that makes sense. So it's kind of water heater. Yeah, it's something more like that, but we don't have that in the game. So I think I have to go with coffee maker because it looks very similar to water heater. And this is the other bedroom. So this room has twin beds and it's the cheapest one, I would say. So the cheapest one is this one, and the other one that we're gonna decorate after this room. And I think it's very realistic to have something like this in real life. I mean, yes, sure, the bed should be in the middle of the room, but I think the scaling in the Sims is a bit odd, so we can't do that. And I still want to make this room to be fairly small but still playable. So yeah, we have to deal with that. And I think it's alright. It looks so cute. And I love that bed from Snowyscape. And by the way, I didn't really limit the packs that I use in this build because I need a little bit of everything. Especially, I think I use a lot of Dine Out, Snowyscape, Spa Day, tiny living. Yeah, just a little of everything because we need some variations, you guys. So yeah, and this is the other bedroom that's very it's cheaper. I don't want to say the cheapest one because it sounds so cheap, but it's not cheap. So the bed is from Snowyscape as well. Wow, I'm not shocked by anyway, but I think Snowyscape has one of the most gorgeous built by objects and cast items as well. So it's one of my most favorite pack. And I have to tell you that we have a kind of not hang around room. What is the word? Kind of lounge area over here. Yes, a lounge area over here, and the lounge area has chest table as well as some seating area and a PC. So it's it's not very commonly found to have a PC in a motel, but there are some motels that provide a PC or two, and I just really want to give this motel a PC. So yeah, that is that. And this is the last room that we're decorating. So this is supposed to be the family room, not family room, but family hotel room, family type. So a queen size bed and a single bed. So you could put 3 Sims total in here. And yeah, that's basically that. After this, I think we just have to decorate the landscaping. And yeah, I think that is that. Oh my god, it's so fast. I built this build for quite some time, but somehow the speed build is very fast and not that But somehow the speed build is very short. It's not that long. I'm so surprised. But anyway, we are getting closer to the end of the speed build, you guys. So if you want to download this build, this has been up on the Sims 4 gallery. You could search by my IT, elfathiera, or under the hashtag elfathiera, or under the other hashtag LamiSims. Everything will be listed in the description box below. Also, if you prefer a straight download from the website gallery, there is a link in the description box also that will bring you straight to the website gallery. And if you prefer tray files, I got you covered, because there is another link that will bring you to the sim file share server to grab the tray files from there. And yeah, I think that is that. I really hope you did enjoy this video, and if you do, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also, make sure to be subscribed to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to ring the bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload a new video. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. Enjoy the screenshots, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!